Raindrops bead off of the crowning canopy. Moon's glow follows them to foliage beneath. Now do they trickle down to reach a structured hierarchy or fall onto a game of chance, void of fate and destiny? Either way, the manner of the woodlands, many families all coexist in synergy, accepting how it has to be, where homes of the predators and ones on which they feed are sitting side by side out there in amongst the trees. One creature sends shivers through the whole community, felt but unseen like an ice-cold breeze. All others know about her is the wolf must eat, and treat that howling in the distance as a cue to leave. But the happy-go-lucky fox, he lives his mentality. Could it be imprudent bravery or borderline stupidity? Well, that's all irrelevant when crouching, trying not to breathe, frozen in the shadows, trembling, panicking manically. 'Cause he could hear the weight of wolf paws landing on the leaves. So close that if he was to run, he would be caught with ease. He's outmatched on power. Same goes for speed. The only option left to him is stand and grit his teeth. Impending doom descends as he's been seen. Adrenaline and fear lift the tempo of a heartbeat. Suspended in time as lines of sight meet. Direct eye contact, the silence speaks. It screams out tension between two beasts. Aware of their differences, now glimpsing similarities. Observations enabled by this close capacity. Fox met with his nightmarish daydreams in reality. See, scars round this wolf's muzzle ran so deep. They left their features misshapen and warped as they healed. A menacing presence till their most take heed. The definitions of feral and wild they're embodied. The wolf's amber iris surveyed and studied. A petrified fox paralyzed with worry. His body stuck motionless, cogs whirring frantically, calculating routes of escape but failing miserably. Expression on her gnarled face changed, grimaced slightly. Let out a sigh that hung as mist in the air momentarily, then carried on with her journey, passing by directly, stepping over the cowering easy pickings at her feet. Fleeting split-second pass, fox flew to tall grass, heart thumping so fast, blessed with a last chance. Got himself out of that situation with no second glance, very nearly became a victim of random circumstance. When calm and collected in the den, his mind unwinds but couldn't help think of the events that just transpired. Like, what exactly happened then? Did I miss some subtle sign? If everything is on the menu, how am I alive? Curiosity within his nature left the fox resigned to following inquisitive behaviors into overdrive. He left the safety of his home, hit the trail that same night, seek the wolf with one intention, have his questions satisfied. He tracked her to an intersection where the path divides, open to the plan B of running if so inclined, mustering up the courage to make it known he was nearby, when stillness was broken by the voice on the other side. While gazing to the sky, she said, "I noticed you arrive. Don't fool yourself in thinking that I'm taken by surprise. From a country mile I sensed your scent, and I was terrified. But your performance earlier assures me you're more flight than fight. Jokes aside, my cunning friend, I hold an insight to your type. I can guess at what I owe this uninvited call tonight. You're wondering why the carnivore you see just didn't choose to bite, eat your flesh and crunch your bones in its mighty jaws, right?" A stunned fox offered up an uninspired reply in the one word of yes, with this wolf so concise. Eloquent with intellect, displaying depth and insight to the workings of our fox's thought process at the time. With a wry laugh, she turned round and said to him, "Besides, a bag of bones like you wouldn't please my appetites. No offense intended, but you're hardly appetizing. I have never eaten fox meat, and I don't intend on trying it. No need to analyze to find the parallels in how we live. They're self-evident. We both stand alone doing our own thing. We're canine blood kin. From one stalk, we're both stems. I go as far as saying we share dietary requirements." The fox's response to this? Dumbstruck smiling, pondering the wolf's words, digesting and considering the choice he had here of burning bridge or building it. "I think I know what I would do if placed in his predicament." The message there is obvious. Looks can be deceiving, but first impressions can't be left without contact to leave them. It's learning that takes us further than the surface to shared experience. All aspects of character run deeper than appearances. Oh. Thank you very much.